Welcome to Portpatrick, and John and Peter, our friends from Dumbarton, and June and myself have just arrived at the Portpatrick Hotel for 1 week's stay. A beautiful hotel overlooking Portpatrick Harbour. The Portpatrick Hotel is owned by Shearing's, the coach touring company, but they also do self-drive, and that's how come we're here. Come on, let's have a look inside. That's the reception area where we booked in, and the lounge area. Very nice receptionist, made us feel very welcome. And that is the hallway leading down towards the dining room. And here's the dining room all laid out for our evening meal. Absolutely beautiful. Everything was table service. Choice of meals. We had a twin room with ensuite facilities, a bed and breakfast, and a 3-course evening meal, 4-course on the Friday night because we had an extra course of haggis. And all this including entertainment every night for £32 a night. Not bad, eh? Well, has June got the television on? Who's that doing bottoms up on the bed? Well, hello there. Well, outside the hotel, and we're going to have a little look around on our first day here and go down into the village, round the harbour. Portpatrick Harbour over the years has been changed many times. In the 16th, 17th century, a little harbour was built, and in those days this was the main crossing to Ireland, which is about 20 miles across the water. Looking at this, as far as we can see, it is so smooth. I always thought that the Irish Sea was very, very rough, but this was just like a mill pond all the time that we stayed there. Looking back at the hotel now from the cliff edge. And the reflections around the harbour. In the very early days, when this was just a small simple harbour, in the days of the flat bottom boats, the people used to come down here ready to cross to Ireland, and they used to have to wade out to the boat, and if they were taking cattle such as horses, they would have to go out through the shallow water with their horses, and they would climb aboard the boat, and the horses would be hauled aboard on ropes. Coming back from Ireland into the harbour, in those days they would have to jump overboard and then wade to the shore, and then probably climb aboard horse-drawn public vehicles to travel as far as Carlisle, all in their wet clothes, and then transfer themselves to another horse and carriage and travel down to London. By golly, we are lucky these days, aren't we? John and Peter down there. And after that lovely sun sheen glistening on the waters, we're going to take a look round Portpatrick. Going back centuries, this used to be the watchtower and a church tower as well. Little narrow streets, lovely coloured whitewashed buildings. The railway used to come in from Stranraer, which of course is now the main ferry crossing for Ireland.
No?